It is a bridge between the vertical and horizontal, heaven and earth, creator and created. It's a spontaneous resonance between realms, a responsive immediacy. Earth is not a hell realm or something to endure. The false self is the hell realm. Earth is an image of heaven. Earth is the image of heaven. We embrace that which deceives us. We talk from there, we act from there. It's not, I'm sounding a little preachy. It's not a failure. Father, forgive us, we know not what we do. It's moved past like a point of choice and it's just kind of like, this sounds a little like woo-woo, but I don't mean it to, like a spell across the land. A fog. An obscuration on the mirror, fog on the mirror. Fog on the heart, which is the mirror of the Godhead. The heart is the mirror of the Godhead. And it's nowhere but right here. It's nowhere but right here. Let them who have ears hear this. Take refuge at the level of the heart. And if we're discouraged, find refuge, the heart of matter. We are practicing anchoring and orienting in, from, through, and as true nature, and then unfolding from there. So that true nature is consciously informing, going inward and anchoring in the source of creativity, the heart, the mirror source. And through uncaused love, she rises, she dances, she delivers the moment. Not in reward punishment, not in, well, they'll learn a lot through a really bad time. In and as the image, capital I, of the Godhead. We just can't see it. We just can't see it because we're dedicated, devoted, not mesmerized, seduced, we've accommodated to that as reality. You know, we I don't know. It feels familiar. And this other thing feels like Trungpa said, what do you find when you look into the heart that I'm speaking of, the spiritual heart? You find nothing. But if a mosquito lands in there, you're forever moved. So we're practicing and orienting, anchoring from truth, the self-evident truth of the heart of being, so that action and response are conceived in wholeness and are delivered through uncaused love in service and faith. And that is not the same experience as suppressing one's humanity in all of its messy confusion, external sloppiness. And it's not the same as indulging in all of my feelings and trauma. There is an orientation of openness and questioning, especially around the mind's fixations and descriptions of events. One must sense directly in the cells the discerning responsiveness. It is direct, unmediated. The image reflected as source, clear, without conceptual, conditioned, falseness overlaid. Belief. There's no time for belief. It becomes less of a doing because time just sort of starts to evaporate. And I've had a lot of people talk to me in one-on-ones like, is this senility, Alzheimer's? What is this? I used to call it conscious Alzheimer's all the time when I first started teaching, and then I realized it was freaking people out. So I stopped. But that was my only reference. I still had a real big nursing brain. And I was like, I can't remember a damn thing. But it didn't seem to matter at all. And then there just wasn't any time for belief. And then when a real sticky belief or a root of identity would come around, you could feel time get back on board. Kind of crazy, huh?